Tapper. Abrams darts in, bare hand. Late, De La Cruz alertly to third, and he slides in safely.
A good play by C.J. Abrams, but really no play at first base with the speed of Spencer Steer where they were playing, and Elly De La Cruz being aggressive, going from first to third.
Broke his bat, little flare. De La Cruz extends and takes one away. Excellent play by Elly.
And then you've got the sensational things. Go gadget arms, extension from the big fella.
Contact on the infield, it sneaks through. Thompson scores. Fraley through second, tied. Fraley to third, and the go-ahead run is 90 feet away. De La Cruz, picture perfect spot.
Well, sometimes it's not about how hard you hit it, it's about where. You can see this almost a check swing by Elly De La Cruz, and it gets through the infield. First and third yet again.
Perhaps see it go by the wayside again. It's just really tough.
Nice pick, De La Cruz. McNeil never dropped the bat. He hopped and spun in frustration as De La Cruz picked it.
Well, he talked about knowing where your infielders are, and you see a ball hit into the air. Normally it's a fairly decent read. This was a little tougher. You can see the athleticism of Elly De La Cruz.
One of the fastest men alive is on. De La Cruz goes, great break, pitch called a strike, throw down, safe. Another steal for Elly De La Cruz. There goes De La Cruz, down and away, and no throw. There was no one there. Beatty never broke.
You figure the only way that he is going to be able to score is on a base hit. So you're defending the base hit, and no catcher likes anyone to steal a base on him. So Alvarez is definitely coming out thinking throwing, but defensively, you want to take third base, go ahead.
He has doubled, reached on errors, stolen a bag, and scored twice. Payoff is crushed. Deep center. Off the top of the batter's eye. De La Cruz destruction and a 9-3 Reds edge.
Look at the extension on this ball. My goodness. This ball was absolutely hammered.
Elly De La Cruz, a big league home run his last time up.
Bomb.
First pitch, center field. Frelick was deep, coming on. He slides, it gets by. De La Cruz can fly. He storms to second. Churio gathers into the track. Windmill is on. Relay to the plate. De La Cruz, save!
I don't know if it gets any more exciting than watching this man run. My goodness. I was watching J.R. House at third base, and he's trying to time it up when the infielder gets the ball. Elly De La Cruz just has elite speed, and he can fly.
Well hit. Deep left. Gone. Number 3 for De La Cruz all this series. Chug him if you got him at 6'2".
Little two-seamer right there. Look at that. Head down behind the baseball. Great extension.
Elly's not locked in, and yet his success rate has spiked a lot in these last handful of games.
To add and subtract speed.
De La Cruz in the air, deep right center, gone. He knew it. That was a strike opposed moment as he pointed to the dugout, and a good amount of Reds fans here give a pretty loud roar.
Elly De La Cruz, base hit, 2 walks yesterday. He's 1 for his last 14.
Pretty well hit, right field. Haniger back, and that is gone. The Reds strike first. De La Cruz pulls one to right center, 1-0.
Miller's working Fraley on the inside part of the plate. That pitch was inside, and Elly just destroyed it.
Is not part of most of those caught stealings. De La Cruz goes. O'Hoppe throw down late. Most of their caught stealing successes come on pickoffs. De La Cruz, best O'Hoppe and Anderson.
A great jump going on first movement. O'Hoppe, you could see he had trouble making the transfer.
There he goes again. 2-0 is called a strike. Bad throw. De La Cruz pops up. He can walk home. Elly creates a run. It's 1-0.
Base hit through the infield. Stolen base on second base on the lefty. Lefty really has no chance throwing him out at third base.
Well hit to left. Ward can't get there. That's gone. Opposite way in a big way. A 3-run shot. And the major pad for the Reds. His 6th of the year makes it a 6-run edge.
Well, we talked about these Reds being able to hit the ball the other way.
High fly. Rocket launch to left center. Splashdown, De La Cruz. His 7th of the year. 7 runs for the Reds.
I mean, I don't know many people that can go backside like that and hit the ball 110 off the bat.
My goodness. I mean, you know when you get one. He got one. Wow.
Hardest hit ball of the game, and time to strike a pose. You know what he does this year. That hangs some. De La Cruz a long way to run deep in the outfield. He makes the play. Fantastic fielding by Elly De La Cruz.
Understand how difficult a play this is right here. Look how long this ball is in the air and how far he has to go, making adjustments. Couple of times takes his eye off the ball to check where Spencer Steer is, and under control. He is playing some great baseball right now.
Bouncing ball should score a run if Jankowski can beat it, but De La Cruz with the arm, and he can't beat the play as De La Cruz throws him out. What a play by Elly De La Cruz. Jankowski with wonderful speed, and De La Cruz might be the only person that could have thrown him out.
Smash to center field. A Zokar, no shot. Into the Padre pen. Reds up a run. Elly De La Cruz in the driver's seat. Opposite way, base hit. Scoop by Profar, and he bobbles the ball. De La Cruz through second, slams on the brakes. Profar able to recover. And a double for De La Cruz.
I mean, he shot that ball by the third baseman, Manny Machado. Machado didn't even have a chance to move. Not that he's getting it anyway, but all of a sudden, that's a beautiful swing.
Looped over short, splashes down to base hit. He leads baseball with 18 steals. De La Cruz goes, pitch tail down and away, trouble on the transfer, and now the steal for De La Cruz. Runner goes, down and in, safe. 20 steals for Elly De La Cruz.
Good jump. His speed is just elite.
He goes again, 1-0. Misses low, fire down is late. He takes second and third.
Moreno makes this throw, but Elly gets such a great jump off second base. Probably do yourself a favor by not even throwing the ball down to third.
1-1 pitch. There goes Carroll. Swinging a line drive right up the middle to Elly De La Cruz, who makes the catch. And now we'll tag out Corbin Carroll for the unassisted double play. He was running and ran right into the double play. So the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 5th, halfway through it at Great American Ballpark.
Rolled up the middle, through, base hit. Wave on Candelario. Friedel flies to third. De La Cruz, ribby single, 4-2.
Oh, that's great to see right there. Breaking ball. Elly hitting the ball right back to the middle. Finds a hole.
De La Cruz takes off, pitch, missed away, throw down, not in time. A second steal for De La Cruz.
A lot of runners will tell you that they feel that stealing third is even easier than first or second base. And I really believe that's true in the case of Elly De La Cruz. You give him a little bit of a running start, you can forget it.
He has nearly twice as many as the entire Giants team.
Elly De La Cruz gives it a ride into left center field. Well hit back there to the warning track. It is out of here. Elly De La Cruz launches home run number 9. Every day he does something that draws your attention. That dude has electricity coming out of his pores.
De La Cruz rolls one with eyes, and that is through. Base hit. De La Cruz turns, shuts it down as James Outman gathers in center.
Well, getting Elly De La Cruz on base is just so important because it gets into the pitcher's head, it gets into the catcher's head. The infielders are always on the balls of their feet, wondering where Elly De La Cruz is.
Spencer Steer, the Reds' leader, with 29 RBIs.
Well, second time in 2 batters that we've seen the pitcher Glasnow throw over to first base early on.
I've not seen him really mix in a slide step here so far. He's not all that quick to the plate.
There goes De La Cruz. Pitch called a strike. Throw down is late. De La Cruz with his big league best 27th steal.
Well, that was not on the catcher, I'll tell you that, because De La Cruz had a big lead and a big jump. You add them together at his speed, and he's in there before the throw gets there.
Opposite way. That's cranked well. That is down. Base hit. Kicks corner into the stands, and that's going to hold him to a double. Oh, Chris, if that wall were just a little bit taller.
He likes to steal third base as much as anything else, and there he goes.
Takes off, pitch strike, no throw, no cover. He zips over for his second steal of the game, give him 28 on his stellar season. There goes De La Cruz. Called strike, throw down, late. A 3-steal night for Elly De La Cruz. He has a swipe all 3 times he's been on the bases.
And he does it with a smile on his face. I mean, he just basically outruns a baseball right here. Gets a good jump, even though it was a fastball, kind of a modified pitch out for Tyler Glasnow.
Big lead for De La Cruz. He takes off, pitch swing and a miss, throw down, it's wide. He stayed on the bag. It's a career high 4 steals for 4-4.
Well, he comes into the base so hard right there that his momentum took him over the base, but Hernandez had to field that throw a little bit on the foul line. You see him sliding after that throw from Austin Barnes, and by the time he got the tag back, Elly's all backing upright.
And he's on for the 4th time today. That's 3 base hits for De La Cruz, who is a steal away from the franchise single game record. Runner goes, great jump, pitch swung on, bat broken, it spins to the netting. De La Cruz on the back pedal has it, fire to first, double play! Twin killing courtesy of Elly De La Cruz.
He was running on the pitch. Elly backing up, makes the catch in short center, and the Reds get an inning-ending double play.
Hard ground ball, kicks off the glove of Cronenworth. Green light for Benson. He rips around third. Throw goes to second on a bounce. It's late. Hustle double. De La Cruz. Benson scores. 2-zip.
Breaking ball down. Elly does a nice job of staying on this ball, and he hits this ball really hard. Jumps up on Cronenworth, and look how he understood that it's a possible play at second base. So he turned on the Jets to make sure that if it was an out play at second base that he would score.
De La Cruz takes off. Pitch elevated. Throw down. Safe. Baseball best 31st steal for De La Cruz, and it comes with 1 out.
Really like that situation right there. Got a knuckleball pitcher. It's not terribly slow to the plate, but he does throw a knuckleball. Figure the catcher's not going to probably catch that cleanly and make an easy transfer, and you see the errant throw.
Up the middle, base hit center field. Curtis to score. De La Cruz makes it 3-1 Cincinnati.
Talked about his timing and getting on time. He was on time with this pitch. Watch how quick the bat gets through the zone, right up the middle. And that had to feel good for him. And of late, been struggling to put the ball in play, and there's a hard hit baseball with an RBI.
Nootbaar, hard ground ball. Nice backhand. De La Cruz. Fire to first is there. Got him.
Talked about how Elly De La Cruz makes things look so easy. Just that
Pounded on the ground to short. Tough backhand. Long throw for De La Cruz. Got him! Dynamite play from the Red shortstop.
Well, one of the best infield arms in all of baseball, and he needed it right here to be able to get the runner going down to first base. Sets his feet, cuts it loose, and a nice stretch at the other end by Spencer Steer.
And throw at 86. Sends this ball to left center, and that is down, base hit. Benson around third. He scores. De La Cruz up to second. A go-ahead stand-up double. He gets off the schneid. He snaps it 0 for 16, and the Reds take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he went down and got a pretty good pitch. A first pitch down and away. It was on the corner. It was on the knees, and Elly's got great plate coverage. If he stays down there with his shoulder and head, and he does it right there. Stays right on it, drives it into the gap.
That is driven to straightaway center. Doyle way back into the shrubbery. De La Cruz straight away. His team leading 10th, and it's 2-zip. What did Candelario say? Don't let the Reds get hot. Don't let Elly get hot. And he rocks this ball to right. On a line. Gone. What a bat flip. He smokes his 11th of the year. 1 year to the day of his highly heralded debut. The beverage explode. Trying to catch it with the cup. And man, did he work it. He goes pickoff. Tag awkward and missed late. The Cubs guessed right, and De La Cruz still sped him up and took second base.
I'm telling you, it is all about the Elly De La Cruz effect. Michael Busch gets this ball. You see the rush. Understands Elly De La Cruz is running. And there it is. Safe on the bad throw.
And he hits the first ball to right center. That's down to the gap. That's all the way to the wall. Windmill is on for Friedel. De La Cruz storming for third. Relay goes to third. Friedel scores. RBI triple. A three-bagger for De La Cruz, who has a two-hit day, and the Reds have a 2-run lead.
You got the feeling he was going to do something special. You said it before the game. I think he's going to have a big throw. I thought he was going to hit one off the Tacoma out there. But, man, it is fun to watch that guy run.
De La Cruz goes, good jump, pitch missed in, bouncing throw late. Second steal in as many days for De La Cruz, 36 to pace the big leagues. Pickoff gets by, De La Cruz takes off. Perkins from center, wave is on, Perkins bare hand, throw to the plate, here's De La Cruz! Save! Candelario loving it! Ray tried again to pick him off, and De La Cruz scores from second on an errant pickoff throw. Capable of the spectacular at any moment. 2-0 Cincinnati.
He's something else, man. 1 of 1.
Koenig is only going to face De La Cruz.
This ball's crushed, left field, hit deep, and it is gone. That is out of here to left, just over the left field wall. That'll be a solo home run for De La Cruz. It's his 12th home run of the year, and it's back to a 1-run Brewer lead. That was a laser out of here to left. Well, the Reds have finally found the spot where they can't catch him, and that's over the wall.
Comebacker off Montas's glove. De La Cruz bare hand, throw to first, got him!
Ball hit up the middle, and Elly puts on the brakes. The long arm of the law. Just glad that didn't get Frankie. Saw Frankie hit earlier this season in the right forearm. That one didn't make contact. I think he hit it the glove. Good play.
High fly, deep right. Watch it and wonder. Number 13 for Elly De La Cruz. It also helps when he just hit it over the fence.
Because when that borderline call goes your way, it gives you another opportunity, or more importantly, it tells that pitcher he's not calling that pitch, so I better throw a strike. There's the strike. Bye-bye baseball.
Elly De La Cruz now has 6 of the 9 hardest hit balls for the Reds from the right side on the year. Up the middle. Past the backhand of Gonzalez. India rips around third. He scores. De La Cruz to second. Head first plunge, and he grabs 2. Do not take your eyes off this man.
It is amazing what he's capable of doing. You talked about him hitting the ball hard. I love the fact that he hits the ball hard, but I love how hard he plays.
He fires. First pitch on the ground to the backhand of De La Cruz. He fields. One-hop throw is on target in time to get Nick Gonzalez. So that's the good one-hop throw. It's the long hop. It was a little bit into the runner, but not bad. Candelario is still able to get it easily. And Nick Gonzalez is out number 1 in the 6th.
10 hits last night, 11 so far tonight. That's the kind of offensive production we'd like to see.
De La Cruz unloads. High fly. Deep center. No, don't. He went to the steamboat. Atop the batter's eye. No mercy. Larka Fan is holding the ball up on the boat.
I was waiting for that ball to come down, and it just didn't. My word.
Elly De La Cruz aboard twice, a walk, a double. He is grounded out to second. Sent to center. Taylor picking up speed. Off his glove. India rounds third. He scores. De La Cruz ripping for third. He's got it standing. 9-4.
Just keep chipping away. Ball was hammered.
Let's only
also.
let him bat left-handed. Let's give him a little bit of time.
And he drills this ball to left center. That's got great carry. That splashes down to the bend. De La Cruz goes deep. He's got 15. A pair of 2-run taters for the Reds in a 4-run 5th.
Well, maybe New York City is his kind of town. Well, he begins to show some of the doubters about his right-handedness, whether he's got power from the right side. You can check that box. A bunt would surprise me.
Marte was shallow on the first pitch. He is backed up even second pitch. Double play ball to Diaz. Shovel to India. Double play. And India's slow to get up. He is in pain, pounding his palm into the dirt. Here comes athletic trainer Tomas Vera.
Well, India perhaps complaining about the hard slide here coming into second base. What he doesn't do when he makes the pivot is clear the bag and get out of the way at all. Doesn't use the base as protection.
Reds took plumb advantage of left field yesterday. De La Cruz takes off. Pitch called a strike. Throw down. Skips away. De La Cruz pops up. And he claims third. The Elly effect. A steal and an error. He's 90 feet away.
Well, as big a lead as Elly had down there at first base, you know, you're just wondering if it's even worth a throw sometimes, because if the second baseman or shortstop, whoever's covering second base, does not get out there and block that ball, and it gets into even shallow center field, you know, he's going to be 90 feet away, and that's exactly what's happened.
3 in a week and a half in the early stage of June, about a month ago. And this one to De La Cruz. Espinal. And a much-needed ground ball double play. Urshela over to third.
We like that one right there. It's a ground ball we've been looking for. Elly does a nice job of catching that ball and showing it to Espinal.
Double play ball. De La Cruz. India. Reds turn 2.
And just a really smart pitch right here by Andrew Abbott. You got the aggressive Tovar once again.
Bounce to De La Cruz. Feed second. Up the line a bit. Tag applied. Double play. Well, the Reds combined on a 4-hit shutout as they blank the Rockies.
There was discussion in the dugout of
what a great grab by Elly De La Cruz. He is a real-life superhero launching into the netting.
You can see him kind of setting that up. You know, Elly gets to this wall and uses all 6'5" of that frame to go up high. Man, he is just an amazing, amazing talent.
Look out. Here comes the Elly man.
Always super talented, but just couldn't really stay on the field.
Elly De La Cruz straight away in a big way.
cameras live that show the center field game shot. He goes 426. And the game is tied at 3.
Okay, so we have a competition now.
Home run derby has come early. And the Reds may be having one all by themselves against each other.
Wow.
De La Cruz. Hurdles Chisholm double play. That was pretty.
De La Cruz to De La Cruz. Perfectly timed, catch the short hop right into the bag. Use it to elevate, get out of the way of the runner. Perfectly done.
First pitch, high fly, right center. Brujan way back. Tie game. He takes the outright team lead, number 17.
Well, it turned on a dime. Trevor Rogers has been really good. Left the ball out over the plate to Jonathan India. Indy hits it for the double and leaves another one right out there over the plate to Elly De La Cruz.
And look at that reaction from India.
There goes Jonathan into left field, down the left field line. India on his way to third. They're going to wave him around. De La Cruz will make the turn. He's on his way to third base. Head first slide, and the Reds retake the lead. Elly De La Cruz at any moment can erupt in a big 2-out hit.
He gets another pitch here, and it's up and out over the plate, and he gets around it right down the third base line. Kicked around in the corner a little bit. That's the reason why Elly ends up at third base. I think that India would have scored no matter what.
Chamber Candelario, De La Cruz goes, swing and foul, throw down is not in time. A major league leading 50th steal for Elly De La Cruz.
That's a nice round number. You know, if Elly feels any pressure at all to try to spark this club, you wouldn't know it by watching what we're watching on a daily basis. He is free and easy. He plays with the spirit of a 10, 11-year-old, and I mean, he just flat keeps getting on it.
De La Cruz, high fly, deep right center, and gone. A lucky kid in the stands catches it on the fly.
It's a great at bat by De La Cruz. It almost appeared as though Elly came to the plate looking for something off speed out over the plate. You could see he was a little tardy on a couple of those fastballs that were 88, 89, but yet he is right on time on the changeup that's in that exact spot that you just mentioned where he went to with Benson. Down and away. See ya.
The team leading 18th homer thundered by Elly De La Cruz. He is thunder and lightning in one man.
No, it's a great accomplishment. The greatest accomplishment is staying there.
De La Cruz way out on the backhand sliding catch. What a spectacular play by the Red shortstop, and it preserves the no-hit bid.
Athleticism on display. That and with interference on top of it. You see Espinal making a bid, and right there, the sliding backhand play. I'll tell you, there are not too many players, forget shortstops, not too many players that can make that play.
A one-run game, a gifted runner on an error. A lighter lead for De La Cruz. Now takes off, swing and miss, throw down from his knees, bounces away. De La Cruz bursts for third. His second career 4-steal game, steal E2. And now he's 90 feet away.
You know, and the interesting about that break by Elly De La Cruz was not good. He actually started to lean back towards first before he actually committed to second base. I mean, that's the thing. Look at that. That's a terrible break. And he still gets there, forces the bad throw, and is able to get to third. This is what we talked about earlier in the game. I think the efficiency of his break, especially from first to second, can get so much better.
Thoughts on the moves that were made?
Bounce to short, good backhand. De La Cruz from the outfield green against a fast man. Pete Crow Armstrong has De La Cruz like quicks and gets cut down by the Reds all-star shortstop.
Yeah, and it looked like the Elly De La Cruz needed to put a little extra mustard on this one. Let's get the radar gun on that. He fires that ball across the diamond. What I love about Elly is there is no